Remember the first time you saw a foldable phone? It felt like something straight out of a science fiction movie. A screen that could literally bend in half without breaking. A few years ago, that was just a concept, a prototype hidden away in a lab. Now you can walk into a store and buy one. It's a perfect example of how quickly the future we imagine becomes the reality we hold in our hands. That's the thing about technology. It doesn't wait for us to be ready. It moves at its own pace, constantly pushing the boundaries of what we thought was possible. And right now, in 2024, we're on the brink of even bigger leaps. This constant evolution is what gets me so excited. It's not just about flashy new gadgets. It's about the fundamental shifts in how we interact with the world around us. Think about it. The smartphone put a supercomputer in our pockets, connecting us to a global network of information and people. It didn't just change how we make calls, photography, navigation, banking, ordering a pizza. The next wave is poised to do the same, but deeper and more integrated. It's about making technology less of a tool and more a seamless part of our environment. Ideas that were once only in books or movies are here. First up, let's talk about something that sounds like it's straight out of a video game. Brain-computer interfaces, or BCIs. The basic idea is to create a direct link between your brain and a computer. No keyboards, no mice, no touchscreens, just your thoughts. For years, this technology has been primarily focused on the medical field, helping people with severe paralysis regain the ability to communicate or control robotic limbs. It's been life-changing work, but it has largely stayed within the confines of research labs. But now, in 2024, we're starting to see the first whispers of consumer-level BCIs. Imagine this. You're wearing a subtle, non-invasive headband, or even a pair of earbuds. You think about sending a text to a friend, and the words just appear on the screen. You want to skip to the next song in your playlist and you just think it, and it happens. This is the promise of consumer BCIs. It's about creating the ultimate shortcut, the most intuitive user interface possible, because there's nothing more intuitive than your own thoughts. Companies are developing sensors that can read the faint electrical signals from your brain without any need for surgery, making the technology safer and more accessible than ever before. Of course, we're still in the very early days. Next, let's talk about a technology that you've almost certainly interacted with already, even if you didn't realize it. Generative AI. This is a type of artificial intelligence that doesn't just analyze data, it creates something entirely new. It can write poems, it can compose music, it can generate photorealistic images. It can even write code. If you've seen those stunningly detailed pictures of astronauts riding horses on Mars, or asked a chatbot to help you draft an email, you've seen generative AI in action. What was once a niche concept for researchers is now a tool available to millions, and it's getting smarter at an incredible rate. What makes 2024 so exciting for generative AI is the move from novelty to utility. We're past the wow and AI made this picture phase, and are now entering the how can this AI help me do my job better phase. This technology is being integrated directly into the software we use every day. Think of a presentation app that can design an entire slide deck for you based on a simple outline. A video editor that can generate custom background music that perfectly matches the mood of your clip. It's becoming a creative partner and a powerful assistant. The final piece of this puzzle is a concept called ambient computing. This is less about a single device and more about technology disappearing into your environment. It's the opposite of pulling out your phone for every task. Intelligence built into the world around you. Your home, your car, your office. The goal, your environment anticipates needs and responds without being asked. Smart home, but on a whole new level. Imagine walking into your kitchen in the morning. Lights fade up to a warm color. Your morning news podcast begins. The coffee machine starts brewing. No buttons, no commands. The system knew it was you and your routine, made possible by a network of small, low-power sensors and smart devices talking to each other. AI understands context and makes decisions on your behalf. Technology serving you in the background. In 2024, this is possible because key technologies converged. More efficient, powerful AI, better, cheaper sensors, new networking standards like Matter. Interoperability breaks down walls between ecosystems. This shift will change how we relate to tech, less managing gadgets, more living in responsive spaces. So we have brain-computer interfaces that let us control devices with our minds, generative AI that acts as a creative co-pilot, and ambient computing that makes technology disappear into our environment. It sounds like a lot, and honestly it is. Each of these technologies on its own is a game changer. But what's truly mind-blowing is how they will work together. Imagine an ambient system that knows your routine, that responds to your mental state detected by a BCI dimming lights and playing calming music when you're stressed. Or a generative AI you can direct with your thoughts to create a design. This convergence is where the real magic happens. Tech becomes a single, cohesive system that understands and interacts with us on a human level. The line between physical and digital blurs intentions translate directly into action. The environment actively supports you. We're at the beginning of this journey. Possibilities are vast. Today's tech is building the foundation for worlds we can barely imagine. Skepticism is healthy. Ask about privacy, ethics, societal impact. But keep wonder and curiosity. These tools are made by people to solve problems and unlock creativity and connection. The best way to shape the future is to join the conversation. Don't be a passive observer. The journey is just getting started.